Hey, what's up? I know y'all can hear me this time because I got my microphone on. Welcome back. Hello there. Thank you for showing up again for another animation Toon InTo stream for Demons in a Bottle. I know I haven't really done Fridays really regularly, but I've been feeling really good lately about drawing, and I want to kind of get Fridays back on the schedule. So here we are. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and like the video, subscribe, share. Yeah, do that. Watch the whole thing, and share with your grandma. So there you go. Thank you. Let's go ahead and jump right on in and see what we can do here. This is part 2 of our thing. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm all set up on the side over here. I think I got my camera ready too. That was a big thing. I know I keep missing. Let me get my script up. So just kind of starting out, let's just do a recap. I always like to do a recap. All right. Here. So it starts out with our main character. It says he's staring at the alcohol bottle and then a close-up of the bottle. So we see him kind of right off bat, and we're going to come back and actually fix up on some of this to make it a little bit stronger. But our character's going to start out and he's looking, he sees the bottle. I want to kind of do like I'll put his face in the bottle too. I gotta get a new pen, new stylus. Maybe like an elongated. Something, it's gonna overlay over it or something like that. Anyways, so he's gonna see it, there's gonna be a reflection. And then he goes to reach down, he picks up the bottle, starts twisting the top off. That's when all the demons and everything comes out. I was like, ooh, and all the stuff on the walls, all these spots, and the spots turn out to be eyeballs, right? So the eyeballs. So you see that. We had to linger on this part for a little bit. Okay. Well, okay. I know we're not really getting to the timing. I might work on the timing at this point too. I might want to see just how it kind of works out. If I do get everything drawn in, I want to see how it works out. All right, so then all the eyeballs will converge. And it starts blinking. Let's erase this blank right here. I think the best rule of thumb is to do all the blanks as every other, and then just erase 1 or 2 here and there as every other. So it gives an impression of like it's blinking, but it's not over blinking. 1. Yeah, that's good. And then right here, he's looking at the bottle. He's like, man, what did I just drink? What? Like this one here. Oh. Didn't I just erase that? I did not. I did not. The hands are out there. Whoop. So when I do this again, I'm gonna make sure I actually copy. There's a blink here. Excuse me. I kind of fell asleep on the couch before I started the stream, so forgive me if I'm a little out of it. So this one right here, this is the one we're going to erase. So this is also the one we're going to copy. Blink. Next blink goes away. Blink. Next blink goes away. All right, so now let's get back to it. So I think the next part was, it is of, let's see, the scene switches. There's a bottle, and the evil becomes and goes to the shadows of the wall, and we see multiple eyes in red form in the darkness, and then start to converge into one evil eye. And then the darkness with one evil eye starts to charge at the character. He's looking forward at the bottle with a somber look as he doesn't notice the demons, because this is a spiritual realm and he can't see them. So we might change his reaction. So he might not have a reaction to this at all. Might have to cut this out completely, right? Based off of what the script says. So right here, where are the hands? I need to find the hands. Oh, it's on this layer. It's right here. So with that, I'm gonna draw like the end goal hands. You need a non-smooth brush because it's putting too much spunk on it. I don't want to put any spunk on it. Got my own spunk. Copy, save, paste, flip. Hopefully it doesn't turn off on us this time. And let's actually make it so the hands are a little higher up. But so this is kind of like the end goal. This is what I want the hands to look like. I gotta get the, there you go. I was like, where's the onion skin? So we're gonna make it smaller, like so. Get rid of these. Just have them coming closer. Closer. So now these hands here, I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna draw them kind of like reaching out almost, right? face, save, flip. Really like it's coming at him, right? I don't want the hands to be so far off the page though. We'll make them smaller but be closer at that point. So now these hands we'll do like this. Have them kind of like this. Copy one more, just one more. Make them even bigger. And then so from here, this is where I want, there's a lot of access right here, but we'll work with that. Now we're going to the next scene. So it says that he doesn't realize, right? So let's just go to the end of this. Now before we do that, I'm actually going to go ahead and extend the hands out by one each. It's probably too much. That's fine. Because all we got to do is extend this out. I'm not going to need this right there at all. Let's hit save. One, two. So this one, that's our extra eye. That's our special eye right there. I can tell because it dips. Let me just go look at something real quick. I'll be right back. Yep, it seems to be raining. I was expecting that. Alright, so on this next part, it says that he doesn't notice the demons. So I'm gonna have him kind of like just examining the bottle. He's just kind of like all these demons. I don't see them. I'm miserable. Right? So all that's happening. We'll extend it out a little bit. Why not? We're already here. Put these down here like that. All right, so let's see what else it says. He doesn't notice because the spiritual realm. Why do you think it was going to work out for you? It switches to a comet falling from the sky at a rapid rate. So now we just go into the supernatural. So we're going to draw a comet. So it's going to look like this, right? We'll repeat this for a little bit. And we can work on how dynamic it looks a little bit later. Just got to get the concept out of the way first, right? So now that the comet's coming down, that's easy. It'll be illuminated with white and blue streaks, got it. And eventually the comet lands in the character's living room. When it hits the living room, the living room lights up white. And the demons charging at him retreat back into his wall and get smaller. Okay. So on the next scene, we'll do like maybe his house, like the top of his house. So we know what a house looks like, right? Something like that. Let's actually put it down here. Let's hit save, make sure you're saving. Little house. Let's extend this out a little bit because we want the comet to fall. We're going to show it falling. And then that should actually turn our light table on so we can see. And then the comet's going to this house could be just a little bit more side right here like this. And I'm not going to do like a full animation of this. I'm just gonna have the comet kind of like coming out, and then on this scene, come down. This scene, gotta move it a little bit, and then on this scene, it's gonna actually crash into, right? So let's see. Action lines to show the crashing. And we'll get rid of all of this because we're actually not gonna need that much house. But on this one, we gotta change, right? Because it's got the crash on it. So let's just go ahead and erase where we can, where we need to. So all this right there, all of this. We still want to show some house, but just not where the crash is happening. Isn't it so much fun? Isn't it so much fun just building up on your ideas? You see it and you just draw it, you know? Read it, visualize it, and then draw it. All this. Get rid of all that. Okay, so let's turn our light string back on. I want to show it flying. So for this, what I could do, like right here, halfway. Oh, wrong one. So for here, what I can do is do like the house. Nope. This one. All right, so now what we're doing is showing that the house is getting closer and closer. Actually, these need to be a little bit closer than that. Like this. So I did do a little bit of animation, more than what I wanted to, but I think it gets the point across. So what we might have to do then is get rid of this one, this one, and this one, and just repeat this right here. And we'll just take it down a frame. Boom. Actually, so let's take this, delete this one, and then we'll just move it up a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. So it's kind of like there is a little bit more movement. And then it says it crashes into the living room. So what I want to do is this frame right here. Copy all of this, put a where's that eyeball at? Put this right here. Because what's going to happen now is take this and put it down here. It's going to be more of a background than a foreground. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this. So I think the comment is going to be like, comes through here. And then it's kind of like, it's like a ball of light or something maybe. So this is where it gets a little tricky. Then I want the camera to switch back to the comment and we see it's a fierce fighting angel. Oh, so, okay. So maybe it kind of sits for a little bit. It's like shooting off rays. Something kind of like. These two are the same. I'm not sure what I'm drawing. I'm just drawing something. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Kind of like a shining ball kind of thing or something. And then I want to see the eyeball though, right? I want to see the eyeball kind of like. So we're not going to see it right here. I do want to see like the eyeball. Ooh. I'm doing something wrong. Copy. Paste. It's still not showing up the way I want it to. There we go. But for the eyeball, I wanted to see like the hands are kind of like scared. Save. Make sure we're saving before we do any flipping. Kind of like this. I forgot I worked out today. That's the reason why I'm so tired. Show the room like we're still in the room. And then here, like he said, we're going to see this a fierce angel. So the angel, I'm not going to draw it to perfection, but I assume it's going to be very studious. One's gonna have the shield. One arm's gonna have a shield. Another one's gonna have a sword. And something kind of like this. Copy, save, paste, flip. Usually it's like a suit of armor kind of thing. So we'll just get rid of these legs. We don't need that. Won't need that either. We can fix his head up a little bit better. does that look? Now, I'm not gonna worry about the feet. I'm not gonna worry about the feet. So yeah, it's an angel. It's like radiant. Something like that, right? Got your angel, boom. And let's see. Then I want the camera to switch back and we see it's a fierce angel with 6 wings. 6 wings. So we gotta improve the amount of wings that we're utilizing here. So we can do better with that. Let's do better. All about doing better, right? 1, 2, 3. Gotta get rid of the rays. I'm sorry, I know we love the rays. We can draw some more rays. Something like that. Copy, paste, save, flip. That's a majestic angel right there. Okay, so let's put angel. And then the armor from the face retracts to show the face of an angel, and it's the character's grandfather. Okay, so we're not gonna see the face necessarily. So here, save, paste, flip. And then, so we have where it's this character. Then we're going to show it here. Where it retracts. It's a man. It's a familiar face that we seem to know. erase where the mask is covering up. Like that. Okay. He turns his head to the left and looks at the at the character on the couch and says grandson with a smile, and he turns his head to the straight. Wait. So it's to the side. So he looks to the left. It's like grandson. And then he looks to the... Okay, we can fix that. We can fix the angles. Grandson with a smile, and then he turns his head straight, looks at the wall, the demons, and his face changes to anger. He draws a sword and says to the demons, "None of y'all shall touch him." Then the angel notices he starts flickering and is disappearing. And he looks back at the character and notices he's drinking from the bottle. And the angel says to the character, "No," then fully disappears. It shows the demon charging at him. Okay. I think we did enough on this for now. I don't know. I think we could do a little bit more, honestly. We could probably do a little bit more. We've got about 20 more minutes left. So here, oh, excuse me. We're gonna shrink them down. Get rid of all this. Let's get rid of this. Let's make it a little bit stronger pose. Yes, I did bring a water. I feel hella thirsty. Have our character here, our angel. There we go. It's in frame. Feels like it's way too big. Oh man, excuse me. angle is really off, so forgive me for... Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. Let's draw the character first, and then we'll draw the chair. Like that. Let's see now. For this, let's put him on this frame. Let's put him on his own frame. For this here, he turns his head. He's gonna end up turning his head. All right. This is horrible. It's horrible. But we're gonna go back to this face though. It's like grandson. My grandson. Copy, paste. Whoop. Oh, it's already there. His mouth is gonna open. Grandson. Grandson. And then, so we go back to this one. Looking at him, but then he turns back straight again, like this. Right? So then, looks at the guy on the couch and he says, looking back at anger. Angel notices it starts flickering. Charges, and his face changes to anger, and he draws his sword. None of y'all shall touch him. So we're gonna draw another scene. Where he's kind of like, he has a sword up. Alright. his body's gonna be like this. He's got his wings back behind him. So but then the evil eye. I don't know why I drew it like that to begin with. Really? Copy this, paste it here, get rid of this, make this bigger. That's where he's probably like talking. Ba 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 ba. Alright, so he charges at him, but then he notices his arm. It's flickering. He sees that. What? Once he sees that, then he's gonna turn back to himself. Looking at his hands. This. That's more like surprise, right? He's looking at himself. He's in surprise. But then here, he turns and looks. Have them erased a couple times. But then we're gonna see the main character, the other character, again. He's like chugging. He's chugging the. Is all wrong. So let's just draw the bottle like normal. Alright. Flip it upside down. Like this. So he sees him chugging straight, and he notices he's flickering. He looks back and he's drinking from the bottle. He says no before he fully disappears. Oh man, we got 4 minutes left. Okay. So the angel's gonna be like, no. I did this so wrong. on the Angel's helmet for him. Pull it down here like this. It's like, no. Flickering again. And he's gone. Right? So let's increase our stop frame. So probably about 300. Maybe, yeah, 300 should be good. So he's like, what? He's chugging. He's like, no. Right? Alright, so then he fully disappears. That's when we see the demon comes back. So this one, this one, and this one are going to be the same. This one's going to be different. Like that. This time, I'm gonna have this one right here. It's gonna be smaller. Let's see if we can go back and grab those hands that we did before. From here to there to there. Copy. Paste. Oh, I grabbed the eyeball. I didn't grab the actual hands. I thought I did. Ah, so it's this. I kind of want it to grow together though. I kind of wanted it to. Alright, so it's growing. And we still see him chugging from the bottle. Yeah. Let's grab this one. Paste it here. Chugging from the bottle, and we see a close-up of his face from a frontal view as he puts the bottle down He's just staring aimlessly into space, and the demon comes out into the frame slowly towards his face. Okay. All this. Ends like that. But actually, let's do something else first. Let's try to put another frame where it shows like the demon coming closer to him. Maybe like all of this right here. All of that. Let's extend this forward some. Bring this back. So what I want to put in this one that's different is going to be the bottle. Not in this one though, right? Perfect. That's it. That's all she wrote. So now, actually, I don't know why I did that. Because we need to extend this. So now that we finished drawing it all, we got to extend everything out to have its own timing. It's got to have the right timing to it. So I'm going to go to about 600 on the frames. I know this is going to get extensive. So let's make sure we hit all three layers. Extend this out a little bit. Yeah, already. This needs to go out a little bit. This can probably come down some. This needs to go up some. So let's play. All right, that's a little too long. Extend out maybe one or two. Let's just drop this down one or two. this a little bit better, but we'll get to that later. Everything needs to get 2. 2 added onto it. So let's play. So as things start to speed up, I'm not going to give 2 to each one of these. I'm going to give 1 to each one of these. I do want it to move kind of fast. It's not meant to linger too long. Hold on, I'm getting a lot of... I need to see what's going on here. Okay. This is gonna linger for a little bit. Ooh, I love that. We probably could extend it by 1 though. Wait, do that again. Maybe extend these by 1 each. That was a little fast. So he doesn't see, we're gonna make it so he doesn't actually see this reaction happen. So I'm gonna skip over it for now. Save, make sure we're saving. Like I said before, we're just gonna add 1 to each one of these. Here, we're just going to extend this out a little bit. Now let's go and play it back. Oh, okay. So, we're catching up to that 600 fast. We might have to go to like 800, honestly. So just 1 to each one of these. It's supposed to move fast. So we're gonna linger on this for a little bit. Maybe right here we'll do the eye. We'll have the eye squinting or something. Let's take a look at that. This could extend out a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Extend this forward by 1 frame each. Have it linger a little bit. Maybe it's just a little bit longer. Of course, this is going to linger for a little bit. No, so this right here actually needs to start here first. And then all of this is going to get 2. These are going to get 3. Hit save. Let's actually go back and look at the timing on all this we just did. Let's check it out. Grinds on. I love that. Oh, right here. This needs to extend out a little bit longer. We don't see what's happening right here long enough. It's like he says, "You cannot have him." Copy. Copy. Paste. You can not have him. And this last one is gonna extend out a little bit. Save, hit play. You cannot have him. But then we're gonna see his arm. That's good. That's good timing. No. Like Darth Vader from the movie, that one movie. Let's see. Needs to be a little bit more time to linger. Yeah, see, we're already getting to like. This is probably gonna end up being more like 800. I bet it's already probably close enough. We're almost 630. So remember, all these get 2. see under my arm. Make sure we're saving. For some reason, it's not extended out anymore. And that's how it's going to end. And then, so let's just hit repeat, play, and let's check it out. Let's see what we got. See how successful we were. Go. Yep, already. I don't like that. It's not lingering long enough. This does need to linger a little bit longer than I thought. I might just take that out. I'm not gonna take it completely out, but I don't like it being in there. I don't think it's doing anything for us. Almost there. Wait, there was a spot back here. This one here, I don't think it's sitting long enough on that either. Good. 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 This might have been a little too long. Let me see. Right there. This is where it needs to start. The hands need to start like reaching out. Because it's too much time not reaching out at this point. Save. Let's go back. Let's press play right here. Good. So there's not enough time. This needs to sit a little bit longer. Maybe another whole section of this will be good. Nope, nope, nope. See, that's where I messed up. It's just this part that I need. There we go. So let's hit play again. That's good. This could sit a little bit longer. Let's try it again. And same for here. So when that arm, let's go back to the arm right here. This could sit a little bit longer. Save, hit play. We did a lot today. Ended up doing an hour and a half too. I dig it. Okay, so ran into the same problem here again. The timeline is a little too long. Right there, that's when it needs to start. So let's try it again. Yeah. All right, so all I see that we need to do now is just draw the chair behind him here. Extend it out to right there. And where's that eyeball at? Oh, it's on all these frames. All right, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. But I think we got a really, really great product here. I'm very happy with it. I think we got something to show our client. I think it's strong enough to build the animation off of. We can make corrections from here and get the character models down and all that kind of stuff. So, man, this is really fun. This is a lot of fun. But thank you everyone for joining me for this animation creation. Please make sure you like the video. Make sure you check out my other videos too. I got a bunch of animations and speed ups and all kinds of things that I'm drawing. Make sure you comment down below. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you think about all the art and all the things that I'm doing here. Do you have your own animation you want to see done? You have a story or something you want to see me animate, see me draw? Write something real crazy and send it to me. I might throw it on here and draw it up and have some fun with it. But thank you again, and stay tuned for the next one.